Hear our pledge of open horizons. UK leaders, hear us. This pledge of 600 million needed, a promise heeded. Education is an oath from one generation to another. A hanging thread of hope, its silken dangle of possibility. Yellowing thumb-through textbooks usher in visions of other, brighter worlds. Open the mind's guarded doors. Loosen the constraints of thatch-roofed beginnings and hungry stomachs. Here is a chance to dream yourself into another story. The classroom incubates ambition, wraps its family of eager children in its everyday embrace, stretches across continents, landlocked limits, a universal language of second chances. The future is practiced in notebook scrawlings, in the utterance of new, unfamiliar words, in the faint smell of chalk, the comforting scrape of hard chairs and graffitied desks. Education is a birthright, a sharing of knowledge, fluid and free, a formative spell to spark a lifetime. Learning is a lit match, the crystallizing shape of alternatives. Education waters the imagination, nurtures our open-armed potential. You do not earn an education. We all deserve it. This pledge of 600 million needed, a promise heeded. Education cannot be a luxury, cannot be gated, is boundless, is bounty, is always a sprouting beginning. We learn from each other, across barriers of geography and origin, across the ripples of countries and calling codes. A child left behind there is a child left behind here. Girl child interrupted, defeated, robbed of crayoned wonders, forced into the cruelty of an early adulthood. The cost has no borders. It multiplies, spreads, reaches our shores. 600 million to reverse this course, to offer a direction she can aspire to. A crisis rests on our shoulders, breathing down our necks, choices to make, worlds to unmake. What we owe to each other is what we owe to ourselves. We are entangled, our fate's a web of commonality. Honor this thread of humanity. Promise, pledge, prioritize. Together we attest. 600 million, no less. Let opportunity blossom everywhere, flourish in the most forgotten places, root itself into countless hearts. The young raise their hands. Teach us the meaning of oneness, of planetary community. Follow their studied cue. What you give will return to you. A young girl traces an alphabet's looped curves with her fingers. She draws a map of her changed future. 600 million rewrites this chapter. 600 million puts pencils in hands, fire in belly. 600 million is not enough, but it's the start we need. Education is the alchemy beyond measurement. It is a seed that can flower in 600 million endless ways. Power is ours to share. This, our time to dare. Let it find small, grasping hands everywhere. They will claim what is theirs. Lead us into a world where we can begin at different paces and join each other at the same place. Our horizons unified, our youth undivided. This pledge of 600 million needed, this promise heeded.